Welcome back to CAD/CAM tutorial. Today we are going to design and assemble a beautiful Vernier caliper in Solidworks. See, we will design each and every part of Vernier caliper and we will assemble at the end of tutorial. Now we will sketch first part of Vernier caliper, main scale or moving jaw. So choose top plane, sketch. Select a center line and draw a horizontal line. Select line and draw one line from midpoint. Select origin point and select this line and make relation midpoint. 16 mm. Okay, now choose line and draw one line. Exit. Now assign distance. Keep the angle 120 degree. .75 mm and the length 211.2. Okay, now just move this toward next direction and assign distance from this line 7 mm. Okay, choose mirror entity, select this all lines and mirror about this line. Select OK. Now choose line and start to draw. Up to here and exit. Now this one we will define. Now this distance from this line 39.25 and the distance from this point to this point 14. Keep the angle 63 and this point 5.8 mm and this length 28. Angle we will assign some distance. .8 mm. Okay. And this tangent relation, just delete this tangent relation. Now you can assign angle. .135 degree. It is 7 degree, 7 mm. Now one more distance balance. Distance from here to this line 3 mm. Okay. Now this is our distance. Now we will move upside. Now we will go for further. Choose line, go straight, exit. select 3-point arc, exit. Now here select this line, there is a relation, so delete this relation, concentric, because we want to drag down (120). It's a 7 degree. Okay. Now we will define the distance between this point and this line. Cancel. Some relation we need to delete. Select this concentric. Okay. Now we will check. Still there is some relation who or let's delete this line. Delete these all relations. Now there is no relation. (13.6). Later we will see. Now 7.8 mm, 9.5 mm, and the distance from here to this point 15.5 mm, 1 mm, and the keep radius 21 mm. Okay. Now select this center point and this point in same line. Just choose line, connect to this point, select the line vertical and make this line and relation maybe relation not possible. Assign the gap distance from one end to this end 77. Okay. Now see 77. Now let's try this. Edit tangent. I think something is still missing. Now select line and draw from this point up to here. Draw a line and connect to this line. Exit and delete this previous geometry. Select this point, keep the angle same or let's first delete. Assign 7 mm. Zero 0.75 mm. Now I think select this point and this point coincide, or draw a line from this to this, exit, select both the point, tangent, trim, okay. Now this is our requirement. Now our geometry is full. Choose fillet, keep 1 mm and select these 2 points, 0.5 mm, and here also, okay. Okay, now select extruded boss, keep 3 mm. Now see, our one part is almost ready, body is ready. Now we will move for next part. Now we will make some hole here. Select this face, sketch, draw 2 circles, assign distance, .5 and keep the diameter 3 mm. Extrude cut, not all, select only 1.5 mm depth, okay. Now again choose inside face, sketch. Now we will make some 2 small throughout holes. Keep the hole diameter 2 mm. Select through, cut through all, okay. Now see the cut created. Now we want to create some plane. Choose this face, reference geometry plane. Now we want to create one plane here. Keep distance 15.5 mm, okay. Now select this face, sketch, normal, choose a line from this end to this end, keep normal, and connect this end, exit. Now assign angle, (26°), okay. Now select extrude cut, keep 12.5 mm depth, okay. Now see, this is cut. Now again we want to cut some hole here, so select this face, sketch, select center line first, draw corner rectangle and draw one rectangle, exit. Now select this 3 line and make relation symmetric. Now assign distance 1.65 mm and 4 mm. Okay. Now select extrude cut. Now we don't want to cut through all. That's it. 210 mm. Okay. See, the gap is created. Now we want to create one plane, so choose this face, down face, plane. Now make distance 39.25 mm. Just it should touch here. Okay. Now select this plane, sketch, normal. Now choose line and we want to make some cutout. Select this end to this end, up to this line to this line, exit. Now assign angle. Keep 26 degree. Okay, select extrude cut. Keep 13.5 mm. Okay. Okay, now this is the our cutout. Now select this face, sketch, normal, and here we will sketch some corner rectangle. Smart dimension from this end point 2.5 mm, 4.6 mm, and the height 6 mm, 0.05 mm. We need to cutout should be visible. Delete this, and distance from this point end point always we want 4.6. .5 from bottom. Okay, now choose linear pattern. Now select this all lines. Keep distance 10 mm and make 20 numbers. See, it is up to end of vernier. Okay. Now again choose corner rectangle, draw, keep the length 4 mm and distance from bottom 2.5 mm, and the distance from end to end edge 1 mm. .05 mm, and select linear sketch pattern. Just select the parts, axis already selected. Keep gap, axis, this is the axis. Cancel it again, choose, select this part, keep distance 1 mm and make 199 numbers. You will see at the end. 199, just reduce. Okay. Now it is calculating. Now sometime it is stuck, so you have to wait. Okay. Now just select extrude cut. All parts are selected and make thickness 0.1 mm. Select OK. It will take time to choose color, black. Okay. Now see, the numbers are created. This is the numbers for our vernier. It is very small, but it's looking. Now select this face, sketch, normal. Now we will create some numbers. First choose center line. Draw one horizontal line. Exit. Now choose text, select this line and here write text 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Select this end, reverse, flip. Now this exactly our numbers. Now just place shift bar and shift the numbers. Now again write 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And now let's move each and every number separately. Now just move one by one. Now again write the number 17, 18, 19, 20. Move 17, 18, 19, and the last one 20. Okay. Now our number place, just select cutout. Depth keep 0.1 mm. Okay. Select the color, make black so it will be identified. Okay. So now see, now hide this all planes. The vernier first or fixed jaw, or you can say main scale, is ready. Just assign one color so it will be identified. This color. Okay. See, this is your main jaw or main. Now save it. Main scale. Save on our file. Vernier Caliper. Save. Now let's move our next part, moving jaw, or you can say Vernier Scale. Let's move. Now we will sketch next part, moving jaw, or you can say Vernier Scale. So choose front plane, sketch. Select center line and draw one horizontal line. Select line and draw one vertical line passing through origin. Select origin point and this line, make relation. Midpoint. Now assign the length 25 mm. Okay. Select line and start from one end. Exit. Now we will assign dimension for this. (54 mm). 104.46. And the length from here to top 35 mm. And the distance from this line to this line 14 mm. And angle keep 63.43 degree. 120 mm and the length 28 mm, and the distance from this point 45 mm, this length 18 mm. Okay, this is our distance defined all, and assign this gap 0.8 mm. Okay, now assign go back and draw a circle and connect, exit. Now we will assign some distance. From here to here 5.93, and distance from this point to this line 68.93. Select this line and this, make tangent. This radius keep 18 mm. Select this point and this radius, same point, vertical. .5 mm. Now we will make some distance. Choose the smart dimension again and assign this gap. Keep 1 mm. And the distance from here to this end, cancel it and delete this relation, this tangent. Now choose the smart dimension and select 17 mm. Now we want to create here 1 mm circle, but it will not come, so choose circle up to this point, exit, select this line and this line, tangent. Choose trim entities, delete this outer line. Select this smart dimension. We did not assign dimension. Diameter keep 2 mm. Now it is coincident with this point. Okay. Now choose trim and delete this outer line and this inner lines. Now it is 1 mm. Okay. Now our 17 mm we need height, so that's enough for our requirement. $18 okay. Now select extruded boss. Keep depth 5.5 mm. Okay. Now save this part as a Vernier caliper. Now select this face, sketch normal. Now we want to cut some things, so select line and start from one end. up to this line, select out, and connect this line. Now exit from the line, select this line and make vertical. Now choose dimension 54 mm, 4.25 mm, and this side length 16.5 mm. Okay, now select extruded cut and cut 3 mm depth. Okay, now see, it is cut. Now select this face, sketch normal. Now we want to first draw a center line, exit. Now select circle, and we want to draw some circles here. Exit. Now choose diameter 1 mm. And the distance from top 2.125 mm, and the distance from here 4 mm, and 27 mm, and this distance from this line 4 mm. Okay, now select all the circles and make relation equal. Okay, now select center point of each circle and make relation horizontal. Okay, now select mirror entity and select these 3 circles and select mirror about this line. Okay, now select extruded cut and cut up to 1.25 mm depth. Okay, now see, it is cut. Now select this face and we want to create a plane. Make the distance 17.5 mm upward. Okay, the same as here, select this face, choose plane and make the plane 34.75 mm. That's it. Now choose this plane, sketch normal. Now select line and start to draw from one end to this end up to this end. Now exit from the line and assign angle 26 degree. Okay, select extruded cut and we want to cut up to 12.5 mm depth. Okay, now see, now select this face, sketch normal. Now we want to cut something here. Choose corner rectangle and draw from this end up to here and keep the distance from here 3 mm. Okay, select extruded cut, choose reverse direction and we want to cut through all. Select OK. Now see, it is cut. Now select this plane, sketch normal Now we want to cut this plane. Choose a line. Select one end to this end. Exit from the line and select smart dimension and keep the degree 26 degree. Okay. Now select extruded cut and cut this portion up to 13.25 mm. Okay. Edit dimension. Exit. Now we will just edit this plane. Select this dimension and make it 35. Now see, it cuts properly here. And cutout make 13.5 mm. Okay, that's it. Now choose this top surface, sketch, normal. Now we want to make some hole here. Draw 2 holes. One mm and from here 1.5 mm. This one distance 7.54 mm. One mm. And the gap between these two 40.8. Okay. Now select the center point of both the circle and make relation horizontal. It's already horizontal. Already we defined, so no need. Select extruded cut and make depth up to 3 mm. Okay. Now again choose this. Now hide this plane first. Hide both the planes. Now select this face, sketch normal, and we want to draw one more hole for lock screw. Keep the diameter 2 mm. .5 mm and the distance from here to this circle 20.4 mm. Extrude cut. And cut up to next. Okay. This previous cutout also make up to next. Okay. See, now our moving jaw, or you can say vernier scale body, is ready. We will make color red, so it will be look better visibility. Okay, now you can save. It looks nice. Let's move for another part. Now we will sketch slider 1 for moving jaw. So let's start. Front plane. Select corner rectangle and draw one rectangle. Keep the length and height 54 mm length and height 7.5 mm. Extrude up to 2 mm. Okay. Now select this face, sketch normal. Choose line, and we want to cut one taper shape. Exit. Now assign angle. Keep the angle 24 degree. Okay. Now select extrude cut. Choose through all. Okay. Now select this face, sketch normal. Draw 3 circles. Exit. Now assign diameter 2 mm. Or you can make relation also, equal relation, and distance from here and the middle one keep 27 mm, and the distance from this line 10505. Okay. Now select center point of all the circles and make relation horizontal. Now it is all in same line. Okay. Select extrude cut and keep the depth 1.25, not all. Okay. Now that's it. Now select this inside face, sketch normal, and we want to draw some more circles. And keep the diameter 1 mm. Now select this circle, press shift key and select this circle and this circle. Make relation equal. Okay. And select extrude cut, choose through all. Okay. Now see. Select this face, sketch normal, choose sketch, select 0.02 mm. Choose Century Gothic regular point, select 11 mm. OK. And just adjust this. We want to sketch first line so that it will define easily. Now choose select this line. OK. Remove this relation. Little make down. That's it. OK. Now select extrude cut. Keep 0.1 mm so that it will identify. OK. And select inside cutout black. OK. Choose the body color. We will keep orange. Now save as slider 1. So this is the slider 1. The same as slider 2 we will create with the help of this. Now we will sketch slider 2 for moving jack, moving jaw. So choose front plane, sketch. Select center rectangle. OK, and choose dimension. Keep length 54 mm and height 7.5 mm. OK, select extruded boss up to 2 mm. OK. Now select this face, sketch. Now we want to cut some taper portion here. Exit. Assign distance from top 3 mm. Now select extrude cut and keep here through all. OK. Now select this face, sketch. Now we want to create some circle holes here. Now select this center of all the holes and make relation horizontal. Again make one more relation, select all the circles and make relation equal. OK. Now assign dimension. .5 mm and diameter 2 mm. Outer distance 4 mm and this circle 27 mm. Keep 4 mm. OK. Select extruded cut. Not all, keep depth 1.25 mm. OK. Now see the holes created. Now select this inside surface, sketch, and we want to make some small holes here. Draw a small hole from center point. And keep the diameter 1 mm. Now select all three circles and make relation equal. Okay. Now select extrude cut. Select through all. Okay. That's it. Now we will create here numbers. How to create numbers and joining? So let's see. Select this face, sketch, normal. Now let's start from here. Draw one corner rectangle and we will modify it. Keep the distance 3 mm, from bottom 0.03 mm, 0.01 mm. It's very small, but this is what we need. Okay. Now select extrude cut and cut up to 0.1 mm. And assign color black so it will identify. Now choose linear pattern, select this axis and select the cutout. Make the gap 4.9 mm and we need 11 numbers. Okay. Now it's created. Again choose this point, plane, sketch, normal. Now here we will create again some cutouts. Assign the same 0.01 mm, height 2 mm and distance from bottom 0.03 mm, and they keep outer distance from outer line 0.99 mm. Okay. Now select extrude cut 0.01 mm. Okay. And assign color to it black. Okay. Now we will make multiple number of this cutout, so just choose linear pattern, select this line as a axis and choose cutout, last cutout. Keep distance 0.09 mm because one thickness is 0.01, so it will be 1 mm. Keep 50 numbers. We want 50 numbers of lines. Okay. Now select this face, sketch, normal. Now here we will fix some letters. So just choose the line, start from this point and up to end point X. Now insert letter. Choose this line 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Select this end, keep reverse. Actually it should be look like this. That's it. Define font size, regular 5 mm. Now we will define each and every point one by one. So first we will drag 0. Just press 1, 2, shift. You can use shift key as a placer. Nine and this last 2 digit and the last one 0. That's it. Okay, now all the digit in their places. So just we want to cut it a small cutout 0.1 mm. Okay, and make the color black so it will identify. Okay, now the whole body we will make the orange color. So this is our slider 2. See, you can easily identify everything. So just save as slider 2. Now let's move for our next part. Now we will sketch screw M1 by 4.75. Choose top plane, sketch. Draw a 1 mm diameter circle. Select extruded boss. Keep the length 4.75 mm. Okay. Now again choose front plane, sketch, normal, draw a center line, exit, select corner rectangle and draw one corner rectangle. Select this corner rectangle and midpoint, choose symmetric. Okay. Now assign length 0.3 mm, 0.35 mm. Okay. Now we want to extrude it. Choose mid plane, select OK. Assign blue color. Okay, now save our folder Vernier Caliper and save as a M1 by 4.75. Now we will make next screw. Now we will make M2 by 2.5 mm screw. So choose front plane, sketch, choose line and start to draw. connect it. Now exit. Now assign the distance 1.5 mm, 1.5 mm, and from bottom select 4 mm, and this top keep 1 mm. Okay, now select revolve boss base and choose this. Okay, now again choose front plane, sketch, normal, draw a center line, make sure this vertical. Okay, this vertical. Now choose corner rectangle and draw one rectangle up to this point. Now select these 3 points and make relation here symmetric. Okay, now assign length 0.3 mm, 0.35 mm. Okay, now select extrude cut, choose mid plane. Okay, now select fillet 0.05 mm, select this end and this end. Okay, now this is our screw. We will assign some blue color. Okay, now save as M1 by 2.5 mm. Now we will go for next screw. Now we will make another screw M1 by 1.25 mm. Choose front plane, sketch, select line and start to draw. Connect it. Now exit. Here I think double line. Delete this line. Assign distance 1 mm, 1.25 mm, and distance from here to bottom select 2.5 mm. Select 0.5 mm. Okay, choose revolve boss base, choose this as a axis. Okay, now make fillet 0.05 mm, select this end. Okay, now choose front plane, sketch, normal. Now we want to make cut for a screw or for a grip. Draw a line, select corner rectangle and draw one rectangle. Select these 3 lines and make relation symmetric and define the length 0.3 mm and the height keep 0.35 mm. Okay, now select revolve extrude cut, keep mid plane. Okay, now this is our screw, assign color blue. Now save as M1 by 1.25 mm. Okay, now let's move for next part. Now we will sketch depth measuring bar. So choose top plane or front plane, sketch, select corner rectangle and draw one rectangle. .95, 1.6 mm. Okay, select extruded boss and extrude up to 163.1 mm. Okay, now select this face, sketch, normal. Now here we want to cut some layout. Choose corner rectangle and draw one rectangle and draw one rectangle here also. Now assign .45 mm and length 3.4 mm, and this one also 0.5 mm. Mm. Okay, this also 1 mm, and this 1.2 mm. It's up to you. Choose sketch fillet and select this end. Okay, okay. Now select extruded cut. This both part we want to cut, so choose through all. Okay, now see, this is our bar ready. This is our bar. We will assign some color to it. Let's make green color. Now save as a depth bar. Okay. Now we will sketch lock screw for a Vernier caliper. So let's start. Choose front plane, sketch. Draw a circle 2 mm diameter. Select extrude up to 6.5 mm. Now select this backspace, sketch, and here we will draw a head. So just draw a big circle and keep diameter 7 mm. Now select extruded boss up to 4 mm. Okay. Now select this face, sketch, normal. Now we want to create some groove, exit. Now select this circle, convert entities. Okay. Now choose line and connect it from this point to this point, exit. Now select this both the lines and make relation tangent. Both should be tangent, and one more relation, equal. Tangent and equal, both relation. Okay. just select trim and trim this outer line. Okay, now select extruded cut. We want to cut through all. Okay, now we want to make this groove, number of grooves, so choose circular pattern, clear, select this cutout, and for circular pattern choose any circular line, and we want 38 number of, it should not be mesh, okay, 38 number of grooves. Okay, now see, now we will assign some cosmetic thread. We don't have time to draw a thread, so we will choose cosmetic thread. Select this edge, keep 1.5 mm and blind up to 6.5 because this is the length only. Okay, now this is our screw, and we will, let's assign some color. Actually it should be any steel color. Okay, this looks better. Now save. Lock screw. Okay, now let's move for next part. Now we will sketch one lock plate or support plate, you can say. Choose top plane, sketch, draw a corner rectangle and keep the length and 15 mm, 6 mm. Select circle, draw 2 circles and make the diameter 2 mm and distance 3 by 3. Okay, now select extruded boss. Extrude only up to 1 mm. This is what we need only. Okay. Assign a color and save as a plate. Now we will move for next part. Now we will make the last part, finger hook. So let's select front plane, sketch, draw a horizontal line and assign the length, let's set 27 mm. Now choose center point arc and draw any one circle, not full, only up to some points. Assign .35 mm. Okay, now make it little up. Now choose 3-point arc and draw one okay. and connect from this end to this end. Now select relation tangent. Now all the points are tangent. .5 mm. Okay. Just move it down little and select this point and this line, merge. Better go back and just drop it. Okay, you can adjust, it's up to you how much you want. Select this as a 3. Okay, make this 5 and this also 5. Select OK. Now select extrude cut. Extrude bots 5.5 mm. Okay. Now select this face, sketch normal. Now choose center line. This is the center point, connect, exit. Now select this outer line, convert entities. Now we want to create some groove, so mirror this. Okay. (60°) and make one relation. Select all. Equal. Okay. Choose trim entity. Select this both side outer line. Okay. And now select extruded cut and select here through all. Okay. Now a simple groove created. Now we will create some grooves. Circular pattern. Select this axis and degree you can little increase up to 90 or little up. You can, we want 15, make 25 numbers. Okay. Now see. Now again choose circular pattern, select the cutout, select this circle, make reverse direction. This one, reduce this number of quantity. Oh sorry, delete this, uncheck, clear, select only one extruded cut, angle you need to reduce, okay, and check the gap between those, it should be almost equal. Okay. Now the gaps is almost equal. So this is the finger hook we will place in between. Save as. Finger hook. Save in Vernier Caliper. and let's assign color orange. Save as. Now let's start the assembly of vernier caliper. Now we are going to start the assembly of vernier caliper. So let's start. Choose new, select assembly, OK. Now browse our first part, the main scale, finger hook, main scale and vernier scale. Select these two parts, open, main scale and vernier. Keep plane always white so the things will be visible. This is fixed. Now just rotate this. OK. Choose matte. Select this inside face and the back side. Make relation coincident. Select this bottom face and this bottom face. OK. Now see, it is moving. OK. Now browse next component. Select depth bar. Rotate this bar. OK. Now choose matte. Select this backspace and this inside groove. OK. Now select this face and the bottom face. OK. See, it's gone inside. Now here we will make relation. Select this face and this face. Make relation coincident. OK. Now you can see it is moving along with this. OK. Now insert next component. Slider 1. Just rotate the component. OK. Choose matte. Select this face and this face. OK. Now select top face and this face. Coincident. This face and this face. OK. Now matte component. Browse another component. Slider 2. Rotate the slider. We want like this. Now choose matte. Select this face and this face. OK. Now select this face and this face. OK. Now the things are in their places. Now insert next component. Lock screw. Choose matte. Select this hole and this. OK. Now insert another component. Finger hook. Just rotate the finger hook. Okay, now choose mat and select backspace and this face. Okay, now select both the end corner. Okay, now this is this also fixed. Okay, now what else balance? We will make some relation in between this. Choose mat, go to advanced mat and select this. First select the faces, make the faces 0. See, it is 0, no gap. Maximum 150 mm and minimum 0. Select OK. OK. Now we created a relation between both the jaws, moving and fixed jaw. See, it is 0 and this is maximum 150. 0, 150. It will not move beyond 150. See, now insert some more components. Insert plate and we will fix this plate backside. Rotate the plate. Select this face and this face. Keep coincident. Okay. Select this circle and this circle. Okay. Now it is met, I think. Select this inside and this circle. Okay. So now it is fixed with its place. See, I hope you are enjoyed. It's still balanced to complete those. Screws are balanced to fixed. Here you can put thread according to your requirement. This is just concept to show the parts and assembly. Maybe hole not matching, so you can adjust in your assembly itself. Now we will insert some screws. Select 2 by 2.5 mm. Okay, we will fix it here. First rotate the screw. Okay, press Ctrl and click it and drag and make one more screw or just copy. Now choose mat. Select this hole and select inside. Okay, now select top face and face of this. Okay, now the same as here, select this face and select inside. Okay, select top. Okay, so now screws are fixed. Okay, now here some more screws are here. Insert and bring M1. Just rotate. Okay, choose mat select this hole, this, okay. Now select top face and this face, okay. Now we will use copy with matte and we will make this component. Select this component and here you can select the face and here you can select this you can select this round and here you can select this face. See, it is copy. Select OK. Now again select here this hole and here select this face, copy. Select OK. Now the same we will do downward also. Select this hole, select this face, copy. Select first OK, then choose inside hole, this surface, copy, OK. Then again choose this inside hole and this top surface, copy, OK. So now see, the screws are fixed. Cancel. Now insert the last part, M1 by 4 point. Rotate this component. This is also a stud, a kind of stud. Choose matte, select this hole. OK. Now select top surface and this surface. OK. Now press Ctrl and make copy of this component. OK. Just drag it for a next hole. Choose matte, select this inside hole. OK. Select this face and select top face. OK. OK. Now see, our assembly is ready. This is our vernier. We created all the parts separately and we did assembly at the end. We make all the relations in every component. Just move and we will see how it rotates. See, this is 0. We make the limit 0 and max 150. See, the depth gauge bar, you can see, you can manage the things. I hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe our channel for more video and more projects in SolidWorks, and like and share our videos to encourage us to do more and more projects in SolidWorks. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.